Johnny. How are ya? Good to see you too. We've got a lot to do tonight before it gets cold. Got a lot to see. Actually had a milder day today for a change. It has been below freezing for several days, and today we hit like 45. So it feels perfectly warm. Get a tiny, tiny hint of the sunset that was beautiful tonight. I'll get out of the street here. Just a tiny peek of what's left of the sunset. We are heading to the Northwest Washington, D.C. Christmas market on F Street. And then we're going to take in City Center. And I still call it the new shopping district in D.C. Okay, it's been here for like 15 years. New to me. When I worked here, it wasn't here. There's a big red carpet here. I don't know what's going on here tonight. In front of the Hotel Monaco. We've got the red carpet going. Maybe it's for Santa. Don't know. Ooh, doesn't that look beautiful? Wow. Hi there. Fantastic. Dirty Habit. Rolling out the red carpet for something tonight. Maybe just for the festive shoppers. Now we're in an area that I have frequented many times. In front of the Museum of American Arts and Portraiture, the Hotel Monaco here. But we're seeing it at Christmas time. Hi, Mariama. Nice to see you. Hi, Omer. Nice to see you as well. We're checking out the Christmas market here on F Street in Northwest Washington, D.C. And then we're going to walk to City Center, the shopping area at City Center. So this says Winter Chalet at Dirty Habit. That looks nice. Doesn't that look nice? That's super nice, Johnny. Thank you. Everybody being festive here. I've not been to this, well, let me say this. I've been to this Christmas market before it was open the other day. So now we're here when it's open. And the street is closed, so it's completely pedestrianized right now. We're right across the street from the Capital One Arena, where the Capitals and the Wizards play. No game tonight. So this is decorated for, so this is the Hotel Monaco in the historic, I think this used to be the Patent and Trademark Office. I always get that wrong. Let me look at the sign to make sure I'm correct. So don't say the wrong one. And there you see that Riggs Bank, beautiful building there. General Post Office. Okay, this was an original post office. Sorry, I always say Patent and Trademark Office because it is the building from which very early telegraphic communications took place for the first time. But it's now the Hotel Monaco and decorated as the Winter Chalet for Christmas. There's some lights here that haven't been switched on. I don't know what they're waiting for. Really don't. Hi, Mariama. This is Washington, D.C. And I'll show you in just a second exactly where we are. The corner here. The corner of F Street and 7th Street in Northwest. So straight across the way. The Capital One Arena, where our hockey team and basketball team and some college teams play. Right here. This is the Christmas market, and the line already forming at Tuck's Truffles. So we're going to check out all the goodies here at the Christmas market. Try not to get in folks' way. Yeah, there's a lot of police. They're keeping us all very safe, and also keeping the traffic. So this is rush hour. So without the police, these pedestrians might um, might not stand a chance. So the police manage the traffic here during rush hour. So this is Tuck's Truffles. I'm gonna have to talk over all of this music happening. Let me walk a little fast through this part of the market. Marcella Kreibel, art and illustration here. All kinds of cool stuff here. Oh, maps and such. Oh, I'm liking the maps. All right, I'm going to check out these maps because that's all me. I'm all about the maps. Adams Morgan, Columbia Heights, Tennessee Town, Chevy Chase. I don't see Baltimore. I see Philly. I see New York. Lots of DC maps here. Okay, we're going to come back here because these are awfully cool. I'm going to check out and see if they've got any Baltimore maps. Foggy Bottom, Navy Yard. Oh my gosh, the music is going to get me in trouble. They're going to get me in trouble. Pet Wants from Chantilly. A slice of Europe. Is this cheese? This is cheese. A slice of Europe. I'm going to go mute just for a minute because of this music. I just think I love music, of course, but I just think people would know, like, if people are trying to stream, then music is really a challenge here. The neighbor goods, little local things. I know I'm walking really fast through here. Now that I'm away from the music, I can slow down a little bit. Guitar straps and handbags. All kinds of cool leather goods. Monde Piste, spices and teas. Really cool place for photo opportunity here. Oh, more music. Oh my gosh. I keep not talking over the music. This video is going to get claimed. I know this video is going to get claimed. Local honey, Banner Bee, local honey. Oh, it looks so nice. Check out all the, whoops. Sorry. Check out. Oh, it smells so good here. Check out all the bee stuff. Lovely. Oh gosh, this place is getting packed already. Macarons. Macarons. Those look good. I tried to make them one time, just one time. I know you have to practice and practice and practice. I tried to make them one time and they turned out okay. So, but what I need to is to keep practicing. I always say it's wrong. Raclette. Raclette. It smells great. I'm sorry I'm making you hungry there, Sean. So sorry. Hello, Boad Dill Cruz. Nice to see you. Yeah, it all smells really good here. Little tiny stall, Carmine's for meatballs, pasta, and dessert, and tiramisu. Crepes. Okay, this is where I might come back for dins. crepes. Check this out. See if we can get some crepe action here. He's going for savory there. There's cheese on that one. Looks awesome. Churros across the way. Boy, we've got everything going on here. Awesome. Lots of folks all of a sudden packing in here. Work is over. People are dropping by for some food and good cheer on their way home. This is F Street in downtown Washington, D.C., between 7th and 9th Streets, right? And then here's the pop-up for the Winter Chalet Dirty Habit right across the way where we started our walk. Nice little beer garden. Seating section here. Oh my. S'mores and more. Oh my gosh. I didn't film that. Whoops. So sorry. I didn't film that, but how is that? Is it really good? Looks great. Oh my gosh. So these huge marshmallows. Do you see these huge marshmallows? Huge marshmallows. Chocolate. Look what they're doing here. Firing them up. Oh my gosh. So prices. Let's see. The s'mores classic. I can't see. $7 for classic, $10 for deluxe. So for that great big marshmallow, you're getting for $7. We'll have to see. This music is going to get this video claimed. And I guess there's nothing I can do about it because I can't keep talking and I don't want to go on mute while this music is playing. I'll just go on mute for a second. I just have to go on mute every few minutes just to stop talking, but I have to keep talking over this music. So this is S'mores and More here on F Street in Washington, D.C. at the Holiday Market here between 7th and 9th Streets. All kinds of food and treats everywhere. Sudanese and Middle Eastern food here at Kush 2. Old Blue Barbecue over here.
There you go, right there.
Capital Candy Jar here. Oh, hot nuts. Lovely. Almonds, cashews, and glazed pecans. Or pecans. So, do we have any Southerners in the chat? And is it pecans or pecans? Hey there, how are you? This is the truffle list. This is the other kind of truffles. This is not the chocolate truffles. This is the truffly, mushroomy truffles. Oh, it smells so good in here. Fantastic. It smells so good in here. Awesome. More honey over here. Just Ron chocolate. Looks lovely. Tea cures everything. I see Spain. Little tastings going on over there. I know I'm just running through here. I'm sorry. It's the music. But I'm going to come back around and walk back through. French epicure. Oh, with all kinds of salts and spices. Look at that. Oh my gosh, the smells. Oh, wow. Oh my gosh, if you all could smell this, it is unbelievable. All the different peppers and salts and spices. It smells so good. Oh my gosh. Okay, more music again. More music. I have to keep talking. I wish they didn't have these. Wish they didn't have these speakers everywhere. And if they did, they should be playing Christmas music. And then there's a less of a chance of somebody claiming the video. I'm going to. So we're over here now. Remember we looked at this Riggs building a few days ago. We were here watching the lights come on this beautiful building here. But I'm going to walk really quickly around to get away from that music. I didn't expect to be running so quickly through this market. The next market we go to is not going to have music, I hope. So once we get through this, kind of old-timey Christmas market, we're going to head to City Center, which is the more modern, more recent shopping district. Plants and whatnot for air plants. I didn't know anyone did air plants anymore. There's another map store. I'm not going to have time to look in there. Getting away from the speakers again. Sorry to keep saying this, but this is why I talk so rapidly, is because of the music. Okay, the music stopped. Chaco Idea. Chaco Idea. I am watching out for pickpockets. I know that guy bumped into me a few minutes ago. I have nothing in my pocket, so it doesn't matter. Check this out. Chocolate locks and keys and flowers. Train. Camera. Minions. That's really cool. Fair Winds Candle Company. With more music going and going and going. Oh my gosh. I don't think I've been anywhere this year with this much music blaring. Every place else I've been able to walk away from it or talk over it quickly. And this is just persistent, loud music. So I think we're going to get through this Christmas market really quick and head to the next one. Sadly. This is DC. This is DC. This is Washington, DC. Carpe Librum. Uh-oh. Sees the book. Born to read, forced to socialize. Oh my God. That's me. Born to read, forced to socialize. I love that. Dove Company Craft Cafe. Little crafty corner here. Do your own crafts. Love that. Little stage here. Oh, kids playing the peg game. I love the peg game. That's kind of cool. I know, the music just won't stop. But everybody's having a good time, so that's what's important, that everybody's having a good time. Then we got Taste of Germany. We got Taste of Germany over there. Have to see what's on the menu over there. A little bit of everything at Taste of Germany. Next to that, Hell's Kitchen hot sauce. And the hot sauce mafia. And this way is kind of all the crafty places. So if you're in Washington, D.C., you should check out this Christmas market on F Street that is usually a regular street. But it's all pedestrianized for Christmas and also has a lot of music playing, which is kind of fun unless you're trying to stream and make sure that no one claims your video. Okay, that's the last I'm going to say about it because I know it's getting really annoying. You build. Awesome. That's awesome. Building and making and creating is super duper cool. This says Garcia Cristina Jewelry, Gone to the Dogs, Mama Lamb's Malaysian Pantry. Ooh, that might be really good. The Christmas in Washington, D.C. store for all your ornaments and stuff. And I'm just walking as fast as I can to get away from these speakers. And then we're going to head up. Okay, we're away from the speakers. Okay, I am sorry for that super fast run through the holiday market. But here you can see the directory for the holiday market.
Here you can see the ACLU map?
No, I said here I can see the directory for the holiday market here in Washington, D.C. Being recruited by the ACLU. Okay. This is the Capital One Arena where the Washington Capitals and the Wizards play. There is no game tonight, which actually makes it really easy to come down here and park. Believe it or not, you can park in Washington, D.C. You just need to be patient and read the signs. Know where you can park, know when it's prohibited to park, and then pay for parking so you don't get one of those hot pink Washington, D.C. parking tickets. But this would be a great night to be here because there's no game. So there is parking. It's not that cold. So come on down. It's 5:37 here in Washington, D.C. I'm walking north on 7th Street now. And we're going to head to a relatively new shopping district. I say new. I think it's been there about 10, 15 years now. It's called City Center. It's in the location that used to be where the old convention center, the original Washington, D.C. Convention Center was on 9th Street. That was blown up in the 2000s, like 2005 or so, and replaced with the brand new, great big, huge convention center. Much more modern facility. But in its place, there was a great big footprint there to be filled. And so it was filled with apartments and restaurants and shops. And that's where we're going now. And it should be very well decorated for Christmas. Rock Creek Park. I have spray painted the Metro Center. Rock Creek. Yeah, I do a lot of hiking in Rock Creek Park. And the zoo. The zoo is right there. The zoo is free. If you visit Washington, D.C., all of the Smithsonian properties in Washington, D.C. are free, including this one, the Smithsonian, the National Portrait Gallery here. But the National Zoo is also part of the Smithsonian, and it is free. Now, you do have to pay for special exhibits, IMAX, theater presentations, those sort of things. But for the most part, you can have a very nice day visiting a few museums at a time, all for free. So I'm walking. So I've done a complete loop around the Smithsonian Center for American Art and Portraiture. And now I'm up on G Street. And people just want to go home. They're getting very impatient drivers today around some of these detours because F Street is pedestrianized for the holiday market. So that creates some detours. Walking west on G Street to 9th Street. And then we're going to head north on 9th Street. And there's more music, so I'm going to talk over this. This is um, there's a metro here. This is one of the entrances to the Gallery Place Metro. You can get around almost all of Washington, D.C. via the metro. There are just a few places that are hard to reach. Georgetown, while there's not a metro in Georgetown, the Foggy Bottom Metro is a really short walk to Georgetown. This is Zytenia, a wonderful Mediterranean restaurant. This has been here for a long time. This is a staple of this area. And some beautiful artwork here. It is warm. I won't say warm, Sean, but it's not cold. It has been below zero for several days in a row. Below freezing, I should say, Fahrenheit. Below 0 Celsius for several days. But today, I think it hit 50 today. It's like 46 now. So now you know, if you come down to DC, you're going to be entertained by music everywhere. Fun to be around, difficult to stream. But yeah, this is Zytenia. I've only eaten here once. It was fantastic. I am going to make a point to come here again soon. It's a really good place. All right, we're heading north on 9th Street amid a lot of the commercial businesses and a few government buildings up here. Some of the smaller government agencies are up here. The National Capital Planning Commission is up here. And the headquarters of the United States Mint is up here. Even though coins are not made in Washington, D.C., the headquarters building is here. Our coins are made in Philadelphia, San Francisco, Denver, and West Point, New York. And this is Bocaria Tapas Restaurant. There are some really nice restaurants here. But it changes so frequently. So I mentioned that City Center was built on the footprint of the old convention center. And this would have been the southeast corner of the convention center. And now it's all apartments, like really elegant luxury apartments. So they created this whole, city within a city here at City Center, a city within a city at City Center here, with apartments and shops and restaurants and everything you need here. But I'm going to patiently wait for the light because this is also a great view of the Chinatown Arch here on H Street. Now we've done tours there. We've done a few streams from right under the Chinatown Arch, but it is beautiful. You like how I said the name? Which one? Bocaria? All right, let's see if I can go kind of slow here. Got a few seconds to get a nice view of the arch here ahead of us on H Street in Chinatown. And then we have Cuba Libre on the corner here at 9th and H Streets for, you guessed it, Cuban food. There's another selfie area. There's a lot of selfie areas here. Go underneath. I've done that before. So I've done that on a different stream. I have a path I want to follow today because I want to make sure I get these lights. You get your little selfie taken on the great big patio chair here at Cuba Libre. Kids, get out of the street. Oh, I can't stand when parents aren't just holding their kids' hands in the street. Anyway, I won't dwell on it. As I mentioned, this is the headquarters of the United States Mint, right here, and you can purchase coins here. New releases. Um, get the last few pennies while you can. Get the last few pennies while you can. We don't make pennies anymore. You can walk from Metro Center to Wheaton underground. That's a long walk there, Boab or Boabdil. That's a long walk. Wheaton is in the suburbs. That's in Maryland. That's in a whole different state. But the Metro it goes from Maryland through Washington D.C. to Virginia. So the Metro, you can get around on the Metro. This is the Renaissance Hotel. We're going to cross over, but we're going to be super careful of cyclists because they do not give a fig. I said fig about running people down. It's so few of them, but they just don't care. All right, let's see if I can get across. Okay, I have the walkie dude. All right, so we are in City Center. This is supposed to be. I haven't been here. I've driven past. I haven't walked through here. This is supposed to be upscale shopping. Jeez Louise. Sorry for that, everyone. I do apologize. This guy just doesn't want to let this person park. Yeah, I'm talking to you. Dude. No clue. Oh my God, this person's trying to back up into a space that they could have just driven into. So I'm very grateful that I grew up in Baltimore City and I know how to parallel park. I'm not going to park shame that person, but that was ridiculous. Like, that was ridiculous. All right, so Paul Stewart, fancy men's clothier here. Yeah, the walkie dude. You know, Johnny. The little on the traffic signal. You know, you either have the stoppy hand or the walkie dude. And we stop on the stoppy hand and we walk on the walkie dude. Double Eagle Steakhouse. Del Frisco's Double Eagle. I've never eaten at a Del Frisco's. I've eaten at Ruth's Chris, The Palm, and Morton's. Never eaten at Del Frisco's. There's Chanel over there. Oh, this is the upscale place. I guess so. Louis Vuitton. Bulgarian architecture there. Wow. This is quite interesting. Architecture there. Quite. A little fountain not doing anything. But an interesting reflection there. Kind of lovely. Doors in DC should be gold. No, they shouldn't. That's our taxpayers' money paying for it. Doors in DC should be thrifty. They should just serve their purpose. Ooh, check out Dior. Hello. The House of Dior here in Washington, D.C. Where's the Christmas market, the chalets, the handmade art? Oh, we just missed it. VDC 692025. We did just go past the Christmas market. We'll go back down that way. We'll do a little circuit here through City Center, and then we'll go back down to the Christmas market. I had to go through really quickly because there was so much music. Great big reindeer and nutcrackers. Really pretty. Is it back up? It's so big. I have to back up. Check that out. Quite festive. quite festive.
Watch out, bro. Oh, man. That's that L man shit. All right, boss, how's it going?
This one is 7. Okay, this restaurant is called 7 Reasons. There's little lights in the sidewalk. This isn't glass or litter. Those are lights kind of sparkling in the sidewalk. Oh, by Emerald Lagasse. So that's an Emerald restaurant there. 7 Reasons. All right, so there's 7 or more reasons to check out City Center here in Washington, D.C. Got Louis Vuitton. Very quiet here. It is a Wednesday night. Centralina restaurant across from Louis Vuitton. Piccolina. This is quite peaceful. I kind of don't mind it when there's not a lot of people. I kind of like this. I could do this when it was snowing. Now, I wouldn't want to be stuck here in the traffic during the snow, but just walking in this area in the snow would be nice. Scanlon Theodore. Looks warm and cozy. And then a good old Kate Spade on the corner.
Thank you so much.
Ooh, check that out. All right, for new architecture, I like Ferragamo, Gucci. No, green light, no walkie dude. No, that guy's just gonna run through the traffic. I'm not. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait. Very quiet here. Oh, this person's awfully nice. Thank you. Actually, people who wait for pedestrians. Now, that does not happen in London. I spent 10 glorious days in London dodging cyclists and traffic. There is so much here in this small space here in Northwest Washington, D.C. So we're between H Street and K. I guess H and K from, bounded by the south and the north. And then from east to west, we're between 9th Street and 11th Street. Here. This is Fruitive. I don't know what Fruitive is or Fruitive. It's like a snacky place. Fruitive. Oh, those look so warm. Great big turtleneck dress. Yep, I could do that. I could do that. I gotta orient myself. All of this is new. This all used to be where the old DC Convention Center was. So there's nothing historic on this block anymore. Everything here is new, and that's okay. Oh, that is a tree. Wowee. Oh my. All right, that's a huge tree. That's okay. The tree on Sunday that we visited out front of the Capitol, it did look a little sickly. It did look a little sickly. This one is huge. Now, this is fake. This is not a real tree. The one in front of the Capitol is real, as is the one in front of the White House. So you gotta give a little grace for the real trees. They're not all gonna look perfectly proportional, nor should they be. But this is dazzling. This is absolutely dazzling. It's great to see Christmas celebrated. Now, this over here, this building, 1100 New York Avenue, by the look of it, okay, I may be wrong. I think this was an old Greyhound bus station. I could be wrong. I'll look that up. But there's some history right across the street. But this, even on a super cold day, and it's not super cold today, is quite warm to look at. So we are on New York Avenue in Washington, D.C. And if you've seen my streams or if you've lived here, you know that the streets that run east to west are the letters A, B, C, D, E, F, G, etc. And the streets that run north to south are the numbers 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. But the streets that run diagonal, that connect important parts of the city, usually around a traffic circle of some kind, those are named after the states. Maryland, Virginia, New York, Massachusetts. I spent a lot of time on Massachusetts Avenue. Pennsylvania Avenue, of course. Alaska, Nebraska, Wisconsin. Although Wisconsin does run north to south. That's kind of the exception. Maryland, if I didn't already say that. Wyoming, California. We'll have to do a completist walk and see if I can find all the names of the names of all 50 states in the streets. Daryl! Daryl. All right. I saw a cone earlier, but we've got a long way to go. So we'll find some cones for you. We're at City Center. We're on the New York Avenue side of City Center, a relatively new shopping district here within the heart of Northwest Washington, D.C. Checking out the amazing decorations. What time is it? Hi, Karakoram. It is 6 p.m. It is like 1 minute before 6 p.m. here on the east coast of the United States in Washington, D.C., our nation's capital. And I'm walking around, enjoying the view, and also killing time to avoid the bad traffic at this time of day. You still party at the Army Navy Club at Fort Myer? Thank you, Sean. I appreciate that. I'd rather listen to this water than listen to that music that was disturbing my stream earlier. Get out of the way. There's photographers trying to get a really good view. Thank you, Karakoram. I appreciate that. And for those who do appreciate the stream, if you had hit that like button, I would be so grateful. And across the way is Tiffany. Nothing bad could ever happen at Tiffany. Okay, I'm not going to get in the middle of a photo shoot. This is a great place to take pictures, obviously. I'll cross up here. Oh, and I have the walkie dude for 32 more seconds. Plenty of time. Dude, I have the walkie dude. Thank you. Now watching Chicago live stream, or do you just say anything? You walked around in town and talked to his abilities. He's very intelligent. Okay. In your country, it's 4:02. 4:02 a.m. I'm assuming. Is it 4:02 a.m. or is it 4:02 p.m.? Has to be a.m., right? Karakoram. Look at that. That is the view. That's why folks are taking pictures from there. That's a really nice view. Wow. Lots of new restaurants around here too. And there's a very nice Christmas tree, all in the Tiffany colors. That beautiful, what do they call it? Robin blue? Robin egg blue is the Tiffany color. Christian Louboutin, Burberry. So this area probably replaced like Bethesda Chevy Chase, where you used to go for fancy shopping. So right here, smack in the heart of DC, you've got the what do you call it? Prestige brands. Hey Daphne, how are you? Daphne, I so enjoy your streams. They're so chill. We're just checking out Christmas lights here in Washington, D.C. We started out at a Christmas market, but the music was too loud. I'm pretty sure this whole video is going to get taken down, but oh well. Actress. Fancy dresses there. We're in the Shishi area. I didn't know it was this fancy here at City Center. Wow. I can't afford to shop here. Not a chance. Chanel over here. I'm just killing some time to beat some traffic because it's only 6 o'clock, so it's still going to be heavy traffic on the way home. Yeah, the lights are really nice here. So up there, so you see the Westin. Oh, I called it the Renaissance. I think it changed hands. The Westin with the red and green lights, and then this building here, smack in the middle, that's the new convention center. So the old convention center was right here where I'm standing, replaced by this shopping district. Make sure that people see me here. And the new convention center just up the street. So Daphne, other than all of your amazing decorations that you've been making, so please check out Daphne's channel, Daphne Glitters. Daphne, put your link in the chat if you like. Hello, Corcel Blanco. Nice to see you. So Daphne, besides all the cool stuff you're doing decor-wise, have you started cooking yet? Like, I need to make my cookie dough. I am way behind. So I think tomorrow night is cookie dough night. All right, we're back to the big reindeer here And we'll head back down to the market. I think that's where dinner is coming from. The crepe stand looked really good. Everything smelled so good down there. That's pretty cool. There it is. So everyone, check out Daphne's channel. Oh, she's been making real cookies. Daphne is a decorator extraordinaire, and she's been doing such fun projects for Christmas with fake bakes. And Daphne, your artistic skill is amazing. This is fig and olive. Right, there's no one here. See, I would eat there. I'm dressed today, by the way. I'm in a suit. Like some days I can't go in these fancy restaurants when I'm in my messy hiking clothes. But I'm dressed today. Ian, hey Ian, it's great to see you. I am in Washington D.C. checking out the lights, all the Christmas cheer. It's great to see you, Ian. Thanks for dropping by. So this big building here, this is the headquarters of the United States Mint. This is not where they make coins. This is the headquarters. They make coins in Philadelphia, West Point, New York, San Francisco, and Denver. So this is where all the offices are. And I know that because I used to work there. Let's head back down to F Street to that Christmas market and see what other mayhem is going on down there. All right, this guy's just being he's just showing off his cool car. Don't know what it is. And there's the view back down H Street of the Chinatown Arch. I'm walking fast because the light's about to change against my favor. Ian, I hope you're doing well. I hope the weather's good. I hope winter is not too drastic where you are. It's been so cold here. Uncharacteristically cold here, but today it's not so bad. It probably would feel icy cold today, except it's been below zero for so long. So today's in the 40s, so it feels absolutely tropical. Look for the cyclists. This is kind of that middle time where all the people who work here are getting out of the city, but the people who would come in for dinner haven't gotten here yet. So it's like this would be the time, like between 5 and 6 o'clock, to grab dinner in a fancy restaurant down here. This is exactly the time you want to be here, because like at 6:30, 7 o'clock, then all the nightlifers come in. I do feel like it's extra quiet though. I think because we started at that Christmas market, that was so noisy. We'll run back through there and see. We'll take a chance on the stream. See if we get taken down for music. Or else I could just talk like a maniac. I don't want to do that. Oh, thank you, Ian. Oh, I'm glad it's not that cold. Yeah, we had like 5 straight days in the, kind of in the teens and 20s. Now it'll get colder. Like we usually have like one day of like single digits, but to have that many days in a row where everything was frozen, we don't usually get that until like late January. So it's been really crisp. And we did get some snow over the weekend. Now my area, my home, got about 5 inches of chunky snow. I drove into DC because I wanted to take video of around the Capitol in the snow, and when I got there, there's no snow. So my video on Sunday is no snow, just like this dusting. But we did discover a little train display at the National Botanic Garden, which was absolutely lovely. I'm kind of debating whether I should cross the street right now because there we go. I was going to say it didn't change. Hey, Wade. Wade, I haven't seen you in a while. How are you? Don't give me that 80 degrees in Texas, Wade. I'm glad I'm glad you're warm. I'm glad you're warm. Good old metro station. They're really not much to look at. London's metro stations are amazing, and I have taken, oh my gosh, my trip to London. I've posted no videos yet. I have 1,670 photos, and that's after I did the first pass of deleting stuff. I have 44 hours of video to edit. So probably after the new year. I didn't finish posting everything from last year's trip to London. And here I have another trip to post. But I did complete the entire Metropolitan line on London's Underground. So that was a completist journey that is done. Can check that off my list. And I did 5 bridges. I wanted to do more, but I just got stuck doing other stuff. So I did 5 bridges. I got a few more borough signs in my collection. And then, unfortunately, I discovered another collection. And that is, I did not know there was a thing called wards in the city. I mean, I knew there were wards. Most cities have them. Baltimore does. DC does. But I didn't know there were signs for the wards. So I have to now collect the ward signs in addition to the borough signs. So I got 5 ward signs of the 65 in DC. I think it's 65. No, 25. Sorry, 25 in London, and then across all of the UK, there's 620 of those. So, yeah, I'm gonna be planning my next trip back to London so I can collect all those other signs and bridges and underground stations. All right, we're back to the Christmas market. It's utter mayhem here, but there is so much here. Okay, I'm going to try to steer away from the chocolates and the candies, and I'm going to try to find my way back to that crepe stand and have some real food and not just sweets and junk.
Oh, that's all right.
Whoop, all the selfie people. Whoops. Poor guy tripped. I know what that feels like. Totally know what that feels like. Okay, we're gonna go back to that s'mores and more. I'm not gonna get dinner there for sure. I am gonna get dinner at one of the other stands.
You're like, oh no.
You fly out to Hawaii. Oh my gosh, Wade. I hope you have a fantastic trip. This truffle shop smells so good. Capital Candy Jar has all the roasted pecans or pecans Wade, you're in Texas. Is it pecans or pecans in Texas? You know, we get into these arguments. Here we say both in Maryland. You know, we're north and south. So we say pecans and pecans. And everybody's okay with it. Yeah, this is s'mores and more. That just looks amazing. So they're using the torches, and of course the music is loudest right across from here. So I've got to keep talking. But they're piercing those big, huge marshmallows and zapping them with the torches and then dunking them in chocolate. And I know the estate of George Michael is going to claim me, so I've got to walk out of here quickly. Now we're back to the Hotel Monaco, and we're going to do the red carpet. We're going to do the red carpet. Unless they kick me off, we deserve to do the red carpet. So this is the winter chalet at the Hotel Monaco. Just decorated beautifully for Christmas with this great, big, lovely red AstroTurf plasticky carpet. It is AstroTurf. The pecan is at the back of the bus, but the pecan is on the tree. Okay. I got you, Wade. We'll go with the pecan then. We'll go with the pecan. And then we're going to just peek into Dirty Habit. Maybe this is where I go for dinner. Like I said, I'm in a suit. They should let me in. Check this out. Check that out. How lovely. Look at the skis. It is pretty. Check that out. Wow. Fire Pit, Twin Peaks, Dirty Habit, Winter Chalet. Wow. No, go ahead, please. Oh my gosh. Oh, check this out. Oh, I like this. Oh, it's all set up out here. Just a cozy little place for a nice little drink. Beautiful. Well, I think this is an awesome place for me to end this stream and sit here and do a selfie on the little ski chair here. I hope everyone has a fantastic week. It's Wednesday. We're halfway through. Hey, Christmas is 1 week from today, isn't it? Is it 1 week? No, 1 week from tomorrow. Christmas is 1 week from tomorrow, people. Are you ready? Are you ready? I'm not ready. Christmas is 1 week from tomorrow, and I have a lot to do. I got to make that cookie dough. It's not going to make itself. So I got to get cracking here. I really do. I wish everyone a fantastic week. Thank you so much for joining my stream. Check out Washington, D.C. in the winter time, especially here at Christmas. Markets, restaurants, shops, everything decked out for a really fun holiday season. Everyone, take care.